topic, and that is, who would I be voting for this year? So there's a lot of talk that's been going around asking who I'm voting, asking who I'm voting for. But, as you all know, I am only 16 and a half. People. But, if I could vote, I would vote for, I don't know, it's pretty complicated. So let's talk about this. So there's a lot of good factors to every single person that is running. There's also a lot of bad factors. So let's see. Let's get into it. So who I would vote, or actually, let's get into the factors first. All right. So there's a lot of good and bad factors about all of the voting, like I just said. Like for once, Trump is against a lot of things, or people say he is anyway. And if that's true, then that's really bad. I mean, I doubt it, because he's like one of the best presidents of the United States of America, and might make America great again, might not. I don't know. That's a pretty hard reputation to uphold. Now, Kamala Harris. I mean, it's not really a lot to say about her. She supports Joe Biden. She's only running because Joe Biden. Hold on, guys. She's only running because Joe Biden asked her to run, which is crazy. But he's basically telling Kamala Harris to take his place, because he dropped out because he was involved in the assassination attempt and even said it on live. So he dropped out of the race completely. And is now supporting Kamala Harris and apparently Trump, which is a little crazy since they were at each other's throats for like most of the debate and all that. That's what the whole debate was for. Who would be the better president and all this other stuff, and who would take over. But luckily, I mean, no one really won. I mean, per se, because they both. I mean, Trump basically won that whole thing, and plus Biden's not even running, and I don't even know any of the other candidates, and I'm just focusing on Kamala Harris and Donald Trump at this point, because those two are the highest up there. I'm focusing on who to vote for the vice president, if that's even a thing. I mean, I doubt it, but I don't know if that's what's going on. But I guess what I'm trying to say is the person that I would vote for is most likely. Oh wait, let me go over the factors of Kamala Harris. I completely forgot. All right, there's some really bad factors about Kamala Harris. Some rumors that she used to bomb places. That she was a bad person. Just completely bad. No good factors. But there is some good factors about her. One good factor is that she also helps the people. Minus the taxes, people. You really need to lower those things. And the job rates and all that. Other than that, bravo. Now, Biden, on the other hand, he's got a lot more bad bad, sorry guys, bad reputation that he's upholding. And that's why Trump's trying to take over, to become the new president of the United States of America. Now, who I would vote for? No one. In my opinion, every single one of them suck. Trump is good. Kamala Harris is good. But I'm not a politician. But if I was, all y'all would be fired. All y'all said some very bad things. All y'all did some very bad things. And in my opinion, you do something bad, you shouldn't even be allowed to run. Let alone, become the president of the United States. Like, say there was some mad person running to become the president, and he won the election, right? Well, I mean, Trump is basically a mad guy who wants to run for the right reasons. But even then, I probably still wouldn't have voted for him, if I could. So again, what I'm trying to say is, guys, that if I could vote, I would literally vote for none of them. I don't care how old you are. Actually, I do care how old you are. That's another thing. If you're 100, why are you running for president? If you're like 87, why are you running for president if you might just die the next day? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's even the point? Like, oh, I'm the president, and then you just die the next day? Like, what? You people need to start thinking. Think about your future. And what you want. Not what they want. What you need, what you want. What the people want. All they're running for is power. Which, I mean, being the president gives you a lot of power. And if you're evil, well, then you're evil. I mean, now, if I would vote for any of them, even though I'm not really that big on politics, guys, and I do follow everything, so I do know a lot. I would vote for Trump. Okay. I would. There's many good factors to him. He has his eyes set on the people. He has his eyes set somewhat on the power, too. I noticed a lot of flaws in his plans and stuff. Like, that whole thing with Russia trying to threaten Putin and bring down his weaknesses and all that stuff. Bro, all that's gonna get is the country bombed. Like, I'm gonna put it bluntly. I'm not even playing. Unless you're trying to get the country bombed, I would vote for the right person, at the right time. Especially since Kamala Harris literally... Or, no, not Kamala Harris. Sorry. I need to get the facts straight if I'm going to be talking on live. Especially since Biden threatened... Biden should just be out of office altogether. Because he's over here threatening on the entire country with the disease that he's planning on making to kill off people. Bet you all didn't know that. You need to pay attention to who you're voting for, people. Just because they say they're a good person, don't mean they're a good person. It doesn't. I'm sorry, but if you think that, you're living in a fairy tale. You are living in a fairy tale. It's not all fun. It's not all fun and sunshine and rainbows. It's the real world. It's the real world, people. The person that you vote for runs our entire country. Not just one place, the entire country. The one person that can literally push a button and bomb any country he pleases. Or start wars with any state or city or anything that he decides. And let's not forget revenge. We all know they want revenge. Anyone that's running has a motive. A motive, right? If you vote for the wrong person with the wrong motive, the entire country is going to fail. It's going to fail. Bound to fail. I mean, even if you vote for the right person at this point in time, the entire world is already failing. Like, I'm just gonna put it bluntly, guys. The entire world is already failing. Not just our country. Not just our country. I'm not saying our country is the worst country of the United States of America. That's not what I'm saying. I mean the world. People. Oh my god. Sorry. The world is not the best country in the world. But we are standing tall as a nation. Standing tall. For now. Until Russia decides to bomb us because Biden's over here making the wrong moves. Or if Trump says something stupid when he becomes the president of the United States of America and he says all this stuff. And Putin's already threatening to bomb the United States of America and kill everyone. And they're over here trying to fight with him. Who are you voting for? Are you voting for a murderer? Who just sends people into war and was like, I don't care if you live or die? Or are you voting for a person that cares if you live or die in this country? Think about that. Think about that. Think about who you're voting for. With all those rumors, with all those bad facts, good facts. You vote for the wrong person. I'm saying this again. I'm repeating. You vote for the wrong person, this entire country will fail. Doesn't matter how we fail, if we all die, if we'll fail. We'll fail. Doesn't matter how. Vote for the wrong person. See what happens. I'm telling you. I am telling you personally. This entire country will fall. Will fail. Will fall. Vote for the right person. Look into that stuff. Question their antics. Question their motives. We are Americans. There's literally a law saying that we can rebel against the Capitol. I mean, it didn't go as planned as last time because, yeah, you already know, like 5 people died. But if you do it right, who's to say you'll fail? Who's to say you'll fail? Tell me I'm wrong. They run the entire country. It depends. This nation, this country, depends on that next president. Because this president that is currently in office is ruining the world. And don't even get me started on the other presidents in the other countries. Biden, Joe Biden, is ruining this country. Stand up for the people. Stand up for your brothers. Stand up for your sisters. Vote for the right person. Rebel. Rebel if you think something is stupid. But, like, not, like, get yourself killed, rebel. Like, peacefully and... I mean, if it gets violent, it gets violent. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stand up for what you think is wrong. Okay? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Don't be starting no wars. Don't be starting no wars. Don't. There's already enough war. We do not need no more war. No more. You know who promised to end all the wars? Do you know who promised to end all the wars? Who promised to save this country? Maybe you should vote for that person. Just maybe. Thought about it for a little bit. Now, I'm not saying the people that are voting for the other president or other candidates are wrong. I'm not saying they're right. I'm just saying vote for the right person, look into it. Don't vote blindly. Sorry. Don't vote blindly. You vote blindly, your vote could literally save this entire country. Or you could doom us all by voting for the wrong person, the wrong motives. Think about it. Think about it. And tell me who you think should be the president. Who you think should run this entire country, and with the snap of his hand could win the wars, or just end them completely. I don't know if you really want to win them, but end the wars. The person that could literally save this country with one word. Donald Trump. Now, I'm not saying Kamala Harris wouldn't do the same thing. I mean, I doubt it, but vote Trump. Vote. Vote for Trump. I am telling you. Now, I'm not saying... Okay. I'm not making this a whole sexist thing because I know Kamala Harris is a woman. You need to vote for who you think will save this country. Not who you think will be the best president. Look at our country now. Look at our country now. And tell me what you think. What you think will happen in a couple of years if things don't change. We're already practically in World War III. Because of Joe Biden. And his whole assassination attempt against Donald Trump just made things a whole of a lot worse for him. Why do you think he dropped out of the race? Why do you think he dropped out of that race? He's already looking at felony charges for multiple things. For saying stupid stuff on live. On the CNN News live. For trying to kill Trump, supposedly. We still don't know if it was him or not. And for threatening the people of the United States of America with a disease that he's planning on making when he leaves office. Or so he says. But he's like 900 years old. So, like, things that he say, like, no. Nope. Just no. Okay? If you're gonna be 80 and running in office, you gotta know, like, most of the things that he says he doesn't even remember the next day. And you know what? Trump and Biden are the same age. The same age. And who looks better? Or tries to look better? Who tries to look better for this country? Who tries to say things that will save this country? Now, I'm not saying that his motives will be the best when he's in office, and I'm not saying that his motives will be the worst when he's in office. But Biden has literally ruined this country. No, I'm not saying he's going to make worse and worse mistakes. I mean, he basically made the worst mistake already. But I'm saying, stand up for your brothers and sisters. Stand up for this country. Stand up for what you think is right, for who you think is the right president of the United States of America. For they will lead this country to victory, to its best, to its greatest, highest points. And that is who I will be voting for whenever I'm old enough. Guys, just a couple more years. And even then, I might not even. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 16 and a half. Like, one more year, guys. One more year and I can vote. One more. One single year. And I will literally be an adult. Think about that. Well, actually, a full adult. I'm technically already an adult. But, like, once you, like, turn, like, a certain age, you're, like, an actual adult. But then, like, the lowest you can be is, like, 18. You know what I'm saying? Like, on the Richter scale. It's complicated. Just forget about it. Anyway. Now, rise up to the occasion. Fight for this nation. And I mean, like, for, like, voting rights, people. For voting rights. Not, like, killing people. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? No rebelling. No. Well, I mean violently. You can do whatever you want non-violently, but I catch fellow Americans. Win the hearts. Make America great again. Again. Make it great. I'm counting on you to vote for the right person at the right time when this nation falls. Don't say nobody Warned you. And that's all for today, Ruby tubers. Stay Ruby. Love y'all.